My daughter is her servant. That's what my ex-wife turned our kid into, and I didn't even know it was happening until last month. I got divorced from Ashley 3 years ago. Our daughter Kayla was 11 then. The custody arrangement was standard. Weekends and holidays with me, weekdays with her mom. Ashley got the house in the divorce since I was the one who cheated. Yeah, I messed up. I own that. But what she did after is something else entirely. Last month, Kayla asked if she could stay with me on a Tuesday. That was weird because she never asks to switch days. I said sure and picked her up from school. The second she got in my truck, she just looked exhausted. Not normal tired, like she'd been awake for days. I asked if she was okay, and she said she was fine. But when we got to my apartment, she went straight to the couch and passed out for 4 hours. When she woke up, I made spaghetti, and she ate like she hadn't seen food in a week. 3 full plates. That's when I started asking real questions. School going okay? Yeah. Friends good? Yeah. Everything at mom's house fine? She paused on that one. Then she said, yeah, but her voice went quiet. I didn't push it that night, but I told her she could stay the whole week if she wanted. She looked at me like I just told her she won the lottery. She stayed. Wednesday morning, I'm getting ready for work, and I noticed she's packing her school bag at like 5 in the morning. I asked why she was up so early, and she said she always gets up at 5. Always. I asked why, and she said because that's when chores start. Chores at 5 in the morning? I thought maybe Ashley had her help out a little before school. No big deal. But then Kayla started listing them. Vacuum the whole downstairs. Wipe down the kitchen counters and table. Make breakfast for her mom and her mom's boyfriend Greg. Pack lunches for both of them. Clean the cat litter box. Take out the trash. Load the dishwasher from last night. All of that before 7 when the bus comes. I just stared at her. I asked if she did this every single day and she nodded like it was normal. I asked what happens if she doesn't finish and she said Greg yells at her and her mom takes her phone away for the week. If she's really slow, she doesn't get dinner. I called Ashley that afternoon. Kept it calm. Asked her about the chores. She said Kayla was being dramatic and that chores teach responsibility. I said 5 in the morning is insane and she said I didn't get a say because I barely see my kid anyway. Then she hung up. Kayla stayed with me the rest of the week. I told her she didn't have to do anything except homework. She looked confused like she didn't believe me. By Friday, she was acting like a normal kid again, watching TV, laughing at dumb videos on her phone. She wasn't passing out the second she sat down. Sunday, I drove her back to Ashley's because that was the custody schedule. Kayla started crying in the driveway. Not loud crying, just tears running down her face while she stared at the house. She asked if she could stay with me instead. I told her I'd figure something out. Monday, I called a lawyer, told him everything. He said document it. Get Kayla to write down her daily schedule. Take pictures if there's proof. He said judges don't like it when one parent uses the kid as free labor. I picked Kayla up from school again on Tuesday without telling Ashley. This time, I had her write everything down hour by hour. She wrote for 30 minutes straight. The list was 2 pages long. Wake up at 5. Chores until 7. School until 3. More chores until 6. Cook dinner. Clean up dinner. Shower. Homework. Bed at 10 if she's lucky. She also wrote that Greg makes her clean his bathroom every Saturday morning, and if she misses a spot, he makes her do it again. She said she scrubbed his toilet 8 times once because he kept saying it wasn't good enough. I took pictures of what she wrote. Then I sent it to my lawyer. He said we could file for emergency custody. I said do it. Ashley found out Thursday. She called me screaming. Said I was poisoning Kayla against her. Said I was a deadbeat who had no right to take her kid. I said her kid shouldn't be waking up before the sun to clean your boyfriend's house. She said Greg helps pay the bills so Kayla needs to contribute too. Contribute. Like my 14-year-old should be paying rent by scrubbing floors. The court hearing was 2 weeks later. I brought the list. I brought pictures of texts where Ashley told Kayla she was grounded for not finishing the laundry. The judge read everything. Then she asked Kayla directly what her morning routine was. Kayla told her. The judge's face went tight. Ashley tried to argue that kids need structure. The judge said structure isn't child labor. Then she granted me temporary full custody pending a full evaluation. Kayla moved in with me that day. Ashley got supervised visits on Sundays. 1 hour at a mediator's office. She missed the first 3.